ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Ed. Our O's lost the finale of the series
Mhm.
in St. Louis. If I'm talking to the audience and my eyes go up, it's because the Steelers Bills game is on,
Yeah,
and I didn't
yeah.
want to miss anything. I do need to be show some professionalism and at least mute
Well, I mean,
it.
never stopped us
Right.
before.
Yeah, I know, right? But they won the first two. I
Mhm.
mean, do we need to play the Cardinals 20 times a year? Where these bats been at? They knocking the ball all over the field, and I think they may do the same thing in Oakland. And you know
Mhm.
who I think is leading this charge? I think the leadership of Pete Alonso
Yeah, the
is
leadership.
glaring.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
not even close. We haven't had
Mhm.
anybody like him
Mhm. Mhm.
in
Mhm.
years. Like Matt
Right.
Wieters was a leader.
Mhm.
Uh, I'm not saying we didn't have anybody before him and Pete,
Mhm. Mhm.
but his leadership stands out.
Mhm.
At least it does to me.
Mhm.
It's ridiculous.
Yep.
He's ramping it up. He knows
Mhm.
it's late August. He's been
Mhm.
down here before. He's been on a team that's won some playoff games. He
Mhm.
knows what it takes
Mhm.
in late August through September and October.
Yep.
It just looking at him how he carries it. He's not going to cover off the ball. He knocked it off the day before yesterday. Knocked it off last night. Knocked off the series before that. We took 3 or 4 from Tampa, 2 or 3 from Tampa again. I
Mhm.
mean, that's what stands out to me. What you
See,
think?
see, B- Gunnar Henderson is an excellent talent. But you said something about this. You said something along these lines maybe a couple of weeks ago. It might have been. There are certain guys, Neil, that are just grown men.
Mhm.
Alonzo, Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers, Fred Warner for the 49ers. The middle linebacker with the long hair, Fred Warner.
Fred Warner. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
You mentioned Jalen Brunson. Some guys are just grown men.
Amen. Amen.
Alonzo is one of those.
Yeah, he's grown. He's grown. His leadership, which is why I just feel the Orioles. Be honest with you, I was listening to somebody on MLB Network, which is what I watch.
Mhm.
Most of most of what I watch. But
Right.
now that football season's ramped up, we kind of switch over to NFL
Mhm,
Network.
mhm,
But for the past 3 months, it's been MLB, and this guy was on there. And he's like, he didn't say he didn't think Pete Alonso wasn't making a difference, but the Orioles are still sub 500. They still this.
mhm.
And the other member of the committee or cast is like, well, just think of what the Orioles record would be if they didn't have.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love
they
that.
they scratching to get to 500.
Mhm,
They would be scratching to get to 10
mhm,
games under if we
mhm,
didn't have. He's
mhm,
probably worth a +6.
mhm,
Oh, I
mhm.
forgot that stat. Wins above replacement
Right.
WAR.
War, right.
I would like to know what his WAR is.
Yeah. It's
It
it.
has to be 3 or 4 minimum.
Mhm, mhm,
It has to be
mhm.
his
And I'm gonna
effect
tell
is
you something
ridiculous.
else.
Hmm.
He probably was a little worried with this fire sale at the deadline because he didn't come here for a rebuild. So
He
I can
didn't.
imagine the front office maybe had a little talk with him and said, "Look, it didn't quite work out this year. We still trying this year, but it didn't work out the way we anticipated. But we spent some money this season. We're going to spend a little more next season.
Next year.
We're going to help you out. We are
Right.
not going to leave you carrying this torch, by yourself
Right.
next
Right.
season."
Right. I got you. Yeah, his leadership is refreshing. Win or lose, I just
Yeah, I'm a fan.
yeah, the way he gives his press conferences,
Hmm.
he says it all the time. What he's here for. Other
Hmm.
players need to hear that C word, championship.
Hmm.
Nobody was talking about it as frequently as he talks
Hmm.
about. I don't care whether I mean I do care whether you get it done or not, but
Hmm.
he's talking about it. I
Hmm.
remember years ago, this guy on CBS, I don't remember the guy, and he had an opportunity to interview Ben Roethlisberger before he got drafted. Ben
Hmm.
was coming out of a mid-major called Miami of Ohio, and he said Ben kept mentioning Super Bowls. He said, "That's all I want to do, win a Super Bowl. I know what it think I have what it takes." And the guy's like, that young kid, whoever gets that boy,
Hmm.
is gonna
Hmm.
get something. And I was like, oh man, whatever. I don't care about this
Mhm.
Roethlisberger. He's probably a bum anyway.
Mhm.
Boy, did he prove me? I don't care about that boy. Miami
But
of
you know
Ohio,
what?
yeah, but he
At
kept
least,
talking about it.
even though the last time before Ben y'all had won Super Bowls was the 70s, at least the
Hmm.
Steelers organization had that pedigree.
Right,
But
right.
but I heard Ozzie Newsome say something one time.
Hmm.
He
Talk to me.
said, when a general manager gets hired, one of the hardest things to do, especially if it's a franchise like Detroit or Cleveland that's never been to the Super Bowl, is changing that. Instead of every Sunday saying to yourself, man, we're going to lose, changing that mentality. He said that's the hardest thing, making them think that they're winners, from the owner down to the lady who takes phone calls for take the whole organization needs to start thinking like a winner.
Culture
And along
change.
that,
Yeah, culture change.
the,
Cult
the
the
culture thing.
the culture needs to be changed. That is literally the toughest thing for a GM.
Mhm.
It is. It is called. Why? It reminds me when we played our street ball,
Mhm. Mhm.
and we would come to the field with not enough, and Brandon would give us three players they didn't want,
Right, right, right.
and we still won. Because we expected to
We
win. I
we
hate
set
to
the limit.
compare it to our level, but
It's,
we didn't lose a game for a couple years,
mhm, mhm, mhm,
taking their leftovers.
mhm.
Because I feel me, you, and Shard had a
Yep,
culture.
yep.
We brought a winning culture to us.
Mhm, mhm,
With all the cheap shots and cheating that they did,
mhm,
we still
mhm,
beat them with their best.
mhm,
Us three and their leftovers.
mhm.
And
A
so that
guy, I was telling a guy from my job about us, and he said, they got some guys that play, and he's like, oh, so if you and your brothers come, I wonder who's going to win. I said, whichever team me and my brothers are on.
hey, I don't know if I can help you right now, bro. I need about 6 months to get this body
Oh
in the
no,
shape.
no, this was back in the day when we used to play. I'm talking about.
Now he ain't want
Oh no, no, I'm long retired. Or
he didn't
no,
want me 15 years ago.
right. That's what I was talking about in my
40?
heyday. You
No,
know.
no, 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 no,
Mhm,
no. Nah,
mhm,
he didn't want us. He didn't want us. We
mhm,
just knew what it took and how to
mhm,
win. And I think
mhm,
Alonzo, despite not having I'm gonna say Super Bowl, I'm watching football, World Series, his attitude, his demeanor, his leadership is just refreshing.
mhm,
That's all
mhm.
I got to say about it. The fact that
So,
he's swinging a hot bat, that's nice.
mhm, mhm.
But yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
it helps if that great player, the leader, is also a great player. Now they took 2 out of 3. That was unexpected because the Cardinals are a
Mm-hmm.
decent team. I
They
was
are.
happy. Now, Mill, these next 6. I know we've been saying, oh, this stretch, but for real, Mill, 3 against Oakland, and I think the next 3 is Colorado.
Colorado.
No, I'm not going to be greedy and say all 6, even though they really do
But
need
sweep
me.
one of them.
I'll take 5-1. I don't want to hear 4-2. I don't want to hear it, Mill. You already got this road trip off to a good start, beating a
Mm-hmm.
quality team.
Mm-hmm.
And they almost came back today.
I know. I
So
know.
there's really no reason. Oakland, I think, is 31 games under 500, and Colorado, I believe, is 30. Come on, Mill.
Ooh.
We just go ahead and take care of business. And if they do, when they leave Colorado, they'll finally be at 500 or maybe even a game.
If
Oh,
they sweep both of them, they will definitely be over 500 by at least
mhm,
2 games.
mhm. Yeah, about 2 games, I think.
Three, yeah, yeah. They three under now, right?
Is
With
it
this
3 or 2?
loss, they
No, this laws put them back at 4, I think. 4.
four. Damn,
So if they
you
sweep,
can't get over that hump.
if
Man,
they sweep, they'll be 2 over.
two
And that
over.
gives you a little wiggle room because we still got some real teams down the road.
We have the Red Sox, I think, again.
Mhm.
The Yankees again. Some more divisional opponents. The
And
Brewers,
Milwaukee. Milwaukee is
Milwaukee.
going to show them how baseball is to be played.
Yeah, yeah. I look forward to that. I can't wait.
Mm.
But yeah, we must have had really good breakfasts in the state of Missouri because Kauser, Kobe, Gunner hitting the
Mhm.
slowing back
The
down,
third baseman Strand, he been
and pitching. Uh, Nunez, the boy that just got DFA that they brought in before Nunez, went three scoreless. I'm like, man, it, they have some really good players,
Mhm.
but we don't have enough studs
Mhm. Mhm.
on pitching or hitting.
Right, right. Mhm.
We just don't have enough
We
studs.
traded one away, Adley.
Adley,
We know
yeah,
the story. So, it's what
yeah,
at this point he's a Red Sox. So, and we lost our third baseman. That was another stud. He's one of my favorite Orioles.
Westberg.
Westbrook. So that's two.
However, word on the street for September and crunch time, we could be getting Felix Bautista back.
I heard that.
Now, if he comes in and can close the month of September out for us, that means everybody can revert back to their natural roles.
Hmm. Hmm.
Because for the past in this month of August, we have five different pitchers closing game.
We don't have one.
Kittredge,
Hmm.
Cano, Nunez. We just you can't have closer by committee.
I got news for you, bro. If you got five closers, you don't have one.
Right. Oh, I love that. Yeah, yeah. But if he can come back
Hmm.
and let Cano be high leverage in the eighth,
Hmm.
or
Hmm.
let Nunez run the eighth.
Garcia, all like you said,
Garcia,
everybody goes back. Hmm.
it just when he went down and Helmsley,
Hmm.
check the pronunciation, went down.
And he might come
If
back too.
now see, I didn't hear that.
Hmm. He's not done for the year. Hmm.
And we get both of them back, we can make a
Hmm.
run.
Hmm. Hmm.
But when Bautista and Helsley went out, we went closer by committee, and you're right, it doesn't work
Yeah,
that way.
something to keep an eye on.
Hmm.
Bradish had a bad start. Now he had been lights out. He
And
had a
he was
bad.
up 7-1 yesterday.
So this one, now,
Oh,
I understand it was a couple of bad breaks, but still between this and that start against the Yankees. Now he might be. These guys are not built for 200 innings like back in the day, So he's at like 140 right now.
but
Keep an eye.
he's pitched this much before.
Keep an eye
This
on
isn't
him.
his career high though, is
It's
it?
not.
No, I don't think so. Bradish 2 years ago pitched a crap load of innings. 104. I
Yeah,
gotta research that. I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think this is his career high.
You might be thinking about Dean Kramer. Dean Kramer's a workhorse. He be up near 200, but Bradish
I'm talking about
can
Bradish
be.
before his elbow surgery. I thought he okay. I'll
I
have to
think
look into
if
that.
he's not at his max, he's close to it.
Okay.
So even if he starts a playoff game, don't be shocked if he gets shelled, especially against better competition. Mhm.
Kramer got shelled in a playoff game a couple years ago.
And so did Grayson. So we don't have we have never had those, and that's what the fans really are unhappy
Hmm.
about. When it comes to the playoffs, the other team, their pitchers can seem to go 6 innings, but
Right.
all get knocked out in the third. You know.
Touchdown Steelers. Jeremy Bernard. We Super Bowl bound, baby. No, go ahead, Ed. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, our pitcher, they're not playoff.
Hmm.
They're not playoff bulldogs.
Hmm. They
Mhm.
not. They not. But we got Alonzo. We got him for the next 4 years, Eddie. We got him for the next four. So we gotta do something.
Mhm.
But yeah, yeah. It's his leadership is refreshing. Bradish
Mhm.
could be wearing down. I just didn't think uh this was his career high in innings. He does
Mhm.
now that you mentioned it, he does look a little fatigued. I hadn't paid
And Trevor
attention to
Rogers
that.
wasn't good today. So I'm not trying. Brandon Young's been good. Uh, we're talking
Baz,
Brandon. Baz has been good.
I
He
don't
doesn't.
pay his record any attention, Ed.
He,
I'm
he, he
sorry.
doesn't get. He doesn't get run support.
He doesn't. Actually, of all the pitchers in Major League, He's third from the bottom with run support.
Really? So
And
he's
that
been
was a
good.
couple starts ago. It doesn't look like it's gotten better.
He's been good. Brandon Young's been good. And who's the
Mm-hmm.
other one? Um, Rogers, Brandon.
Bassett,
Oh, Bassett
Bassett from
just came back.
Toronto.
And he
Yeah,
came back. You know, they traded Dean Kramer. Right. And
right,
Bassett
right.
is excellent. He's been excellent.
He's been doing pretty good. He has experience. He's been in the World Series 2 years ago.
Mhm,
So he
mhm,
knows what the deep run,
mhm.
the postseason feel is like. I think that
Mhm.
was a good pickup.
Bro,
Um,
once again, I'm
yeah.
gonna say it to you again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying. I don't think I asked for too much in life.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the Ravens, week 2. That's our home opener.
Okay.
1 o'clock here
With
at downtown.
with
The
who? With,
Orioles are scheduled to be the Sunday night game of the week here in Baltimore that night.
ooh.
So downtown is going to be off the chain.
Oh
So,
my
and, I,
God. I
and
wish I
I'm
was a
looking,
vendor, a food vendor down there.
and I'm just hoping that the Orioles are still playing meaningful baseball when that day comes. Because if not, they're going to be on the back page of the Baltimore Sun.
Well, I think September 13th, you said, right? Yeah.
No, that's the opener. So that would be the next, I guess, the 20th, the second.
Oh, you said
The, the,
home on.
the
I
Ravens.
think we'll.
No, we start on the road. The Ravens start on the road.
You're
This is
right.
the home opener.
You said home opener. My bad. Who
Mhm.
do y'all play in y'all home opener?
The Saints come here, so that's a beatdown. Actually, that boy,
Tyler
you know,
Shaw. Tyler
yeah, he's
Shaw,
all
for however
good.
you pronounce it. Yeah, he is
He's
good.
all, but he
He
going
is
he
good.
gonna catch it. He gonna catch it that day.
He meant to got something for him, Eddie. I don't know. Watch him. These young boys got these strong arms and he's
Yeah,
got some
yeah,
mobility.
yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
watch him. You gotta watch him. Okay. I remember you mentioned that before.
Mhm, mhm,
Uh the Ravens home opener. I think the Orioles will still be relevant
okay.
by September 20th.
Mhm.
Man, he holding them. Ain't nobody gonna flag him? Okay, whatever.
Who's quarterbacking for Buffalo?
I just watched Franco's son, Gore Jr., get a
Oh, yeah.
handoff.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
boy out there.
Oh, okay.
Hold it. Yeah, bring that back. Man, try and go like that. He like us. Good boy. Yeah, Franco son is
Oh,
out
get
there.
out of here.
Franco
Okay.
Jr.
Mhm.
Who's quarterbacking for the Bills? Give me 1 second. They didn't show his name. I'll check it out.
Not that it matters because Josh Allen never gets hurt.
And
He
when he
never
does
misses.
get dinged up, he takes the field anyway.
He still takes the field.
When
Mhm.
when Josh is, let's say you don't play when you're hurt or injured. You don't play when you're injured. But
Mhm.
Josh will
He
hobble out
plays
there,
hurt.
bust it all.
And don't say anything about it.
I respect it. I respect it. He takes. I've seen him do it. We both have. All everybody
Mhm.
has
Mhm.
limping.
Mhm.
I'm like, man, okay, I give it to him for that. He's got some
Mhm.
boxy,
So
but
let me
yeah,
ask, are
yeah,
we finished with the Orioles?
yeah. I think we're done. I think
All right.
we've
All right.
concluded with that.
So let me ask you this because
What's up?
other Steeler fans are not as positive as you.
That's
Maybe
fine.
it's because I told you I look at Steeler Depot sometimes. You don't ever read that.
Time for that junk.
He says,
Is that your boy Mark Madden? You always
no.
listen to him, Eddie.
He what you call it? I forgot. But it's something. No, Steeler Depot. The only reason I like that is to hear the comments from the fans.
Okay, okay, I got you.
And man, I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of these Steeler fans are funny. Some of them really,
Yeah,
really got a
they're
good sense of humor.
hilarious. I know you get a
Um,
kick out of it.
um, so they're concerned about. First of all, they're concerned about Joey. You know, it seems like they're far apart, and also they're concerned about the offensive line. We talking like different guys in different, not their normal familiar position.
hmm I get him. Down he goes. Uh, one I'm more concerned about than the other. I think they're gonna sign Joey. A couple hours ago, when they just released it, I don't know when they actually did it.
Mhm.
They restructured DK Metcalf.
Oh, okay.
Just gave him a huge chunk of some money,
Mhm.
and they just freed up like another 8 million in a salary cap.
Mhm. Mhm.
However, that's for this year.
Mhm.
The money they signed when they signed Herbig and Benton is capped for next year.
Okay.
They re-signed Joey. The majority of that is next year.
All right.
It will be some of this year though.
Mm-hmm.
So they just restructured DK. At least it was just released early today.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's like, oh, they restructured that to free up more money for Joey. No, they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So when maybe that'll come across your timeline. Oh, the Steelers restructured DK Metcalf, and everybody thinks more money for Joey. No,
Oh,
those
okay.
two I don't think have anything to do with each other.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think they restructured DK to free up money just to have on the books for this year in case they have to sign somebody else.
Oh.
Joey's money is next year. And the reason I noticed, well, it's not that Omar Khan texted me and asked me for my advice. But the reason I say I noticed definitively is because I look at what's coming off the books next year.
Mm-hmm.
Rogers at 20,
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Ramsey at 22, and TJ at 41.
Heads come off next year, TJ?
Yes. Yes. That's 80. Not salary cap hit off the books. Contracts are over with. So these guys, last year's or this year, TJ's done after this year, unless they want to resign him to another deal.
Mm-hmm.
Rogers is good. Yeah, that's fine. Rogers is going to retire, and this is Ramsey's last year. He signed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's not that they're not going to have the money to sign Joe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
That I'm just giving you the rundown of what the numbers I know to be factual. When I see coming off the books, if the Steelers want to re-sign Jalen, I'm sure it won't be for 22.
Mm-hmm.
If he wants to play for less, that's up to him.
Right.
You know. So those three players and probably a couple others that I can't even think about.
Those are the big ones.
But those are the big ones. That's 82, 83 of wide open money, and you still don't have to pay a quarterback.
Yeah.
So the contract, I just wish I knew how far apart, even if they are far apart.
Mm-hmm.
I hate not knowing.
Even
they may not be far apart,
even though it's a different position, I think people like Tyler Linderbaum and his agent, they mess it up. See, Creed Humphrey is the best center in the NFL.
I give Creed that for the Chiefs.
He's making 18. And now Linderbaum's got 9 million. Now I understand the price tag goes up, but $9 million more than the best center in the league. So Joey and his father probably also are probably saying,
your favorite Steeler of all time, man.
They probably saying, look, we gonna get I understand Steeler, Lords, and all that, but we gonna get them. I'm sorry, I want to be the highest paid. We got them over a barrel, and they might even want to be. I'm assuming that I don't blame the Steelers in this. I say Joey wants a lot. He probably wants more than was fair. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I hear what you're saying. I listened to this other podcast, and the guy name is Brian Handley. I love this podcast, by the way, called Steeler Almighty. And I don't really call in or jump in the chat on these podcasts, but I listen to other people's opinions, especially now that I'm hosting a podcast. I like to pour ideas because I can't think of everything myself.
Mm-hmm.
And he used this word that I really found peculiar. He used the word deserve. Deserve is a tricky word.
Mm-hmm.
We both raise children into adults, and we've had to gauge what we've given them according to what we felt they deserve. But it's different with professional athletes.
Right.
The deserve word. It's very nuanced, and I'm going to tell you the reason why I say this.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the highest paid cornerback in football right now?
I think Seattle just made Witherspoon.
Devin Witherspoon. Is he the best cornerback in pro football?
No.
My opinion says no too.
Mm-hmm.
But he's the highest paid. So You'll say, well, he doesn't deserve. Well, deserve is relative.
Well, you'll notice.
Stingley's 31. He's 33. Broncos just up Pat Surtain another 5 to get him close.
Yeah, they had to, man. All these other guys would pass him.
Surtain went from 24 to 29, but he's still 4 below Witherspoon.
Yeah,
it's according to time, circumstance, and salary cap.
You'll notice I didn't use the word deserve because me and you have already had this conversation.
But you used the word fair.
It's a big difference.
Okay. All right. All right.
And I think right now, Joey is not being fair. If they make you the highest paid corner in the NFL, fine, by 1 or 2 million. Not like Linderbaum, and that's why you got to go for Linderbaum and Creed Humphrey. That's ridiculous. I understand Linderbaum getting more than Humphrey, not 9 million more. That's the part that
you know what I find to be the case. Jerry Jones, who I'm not necessarily a fan of, said this years ago. Touchdown. Steelers scored again. Will Howard. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Yeah. He's done. He's trying to keep his job. He said the market will balance itself. You notice when the Browns gave Deshaun Watson all that guaranteed money, nobody else did that.
Nobody else.
So I get how the Raiders gave Linderbaum all that per year money. But I don't think other teams are going to look at that and be like, oh, man, now we got to give Zach Frazier $27 million.
Right.
I don't think they're going to do that. I think it's going to balance out.
By the way, when is he due for to get money?
Frazier, this is year 24. Frazier's 26. This is his 3rd year. After this year, next year is the last year of his rookie deal. So he's looking at.
He was 1st round?
No.
Okay, well, you don't have to worry about the 5th year option. I think that's only for 1st round.
I think they're gonna take care of Frazier and McCormick in next offseason, going into 27. They both got drafted the same year. So Frazier wasn't out of 1st round. No.
Okay.
But I think he's absolutely a keeper.
Yeah,
Jerry Jones. Here go Jerry Jones. Well, the market will balance itself out.
He's right.
I can't stand him. But he's right.
And some of it is collusion. The other 31 owners looked at Cleveland and they all said to themselves, man, come on. We're not doing this.
Right.
Right. That's why they never win anything. So the rest of us are going to be smart.
You know, I got a Cleveland Browns fan on my job, right?
Oh my goodness!
He is cool though.
He's from Cleveland.
Yep, Puerto Rican buddy of mine, but he's born. Yeah, he's a Puerto Rican from Cleveland.
Oh my gracious! Well, he definitely got a good sense of humor to be a Browns fan.
He's all Cleveland sports. The Cavaliers.
What did he say about Myles Garrett getting traded?
Word on the street, the reason he didn't have a problem with it, he said he got tired. He felt Myles Garrett was more about the name on the back of the jersey than the front of the jersey.
Yeah, he's one of them.
He said, you know, I've been following Cleveland sports. I even watched the Guardians and baseball, and they don't even care about baseball. He said, but he felt that Myles Garrett was just about him. He's like, so we got a guy now that looks like he's more of a team guy. We may win a couple more games. We may win 4 games again. Said, but he also said something very interesting, that Garrett wasn't a locker room guy.
I can believe that.
I was like, now I didn't hear it. Now I don't follow Cleveland sports, especially the Browns. But I've never heard about anything. He was like, he was no police blotter. But he didn't like Myles Garrett and his team's locker room.
Yeah, he's not, just like we was mentioning guys like Pete Alonso, that kind of not Myles, great player. But I think I think he's a scum of a person. You remember the whole thing with Mason, with the whole thing with Mason, and then they always try to say, "Oh well, he called me the N word." Oh really?
That was the part that bothered me. You know what?
Mhm.
I would have probably believed it if it was Roethlisberger he swung that helmet at. Mason Rudolph
No way.
is literally the nicest guy in the league.
The problem is nowadays you have all these expert lip readers, so we know that you're lying. You
Miles,
and furthermore, you rip Rudolph's helmet off, so we can see anything that Rudolph said that you're lying. But anyway,
right.
he's a great player. I wouldn't really want him on my team.
I wouldn't either, Ed. I've gotten into debates with this Garrett, TJ Watt. Miles Garrett, admittedly, has been better the past 2 years. I don't even know if I'm
Mhm,
gonna give him 23,
mhm,
but 24 and 25, I'll give to Garrett. I think TJ has had the better career,
mhm, mhm,
but it's Sean McVay's problem now.
mhm,
It's
mhm.
McVay's issue. Speaking of McVay, what's up with Aaron Donald making a comeback? Did you hear
He's
about
not, he's not coming back.
He's not coming back?
Have these people ever heard of the salary cap? So what are you
Right.
going to do now, just before the season starts? Release three players to fit Aaron Donald?
How much you think they would pay him?
I mean, it's Aaron
He
Donald.
right, right. Yeah,
Um,
but
he,
this
he,
ain't
he,
some league you can just pop back in and
the
go into.
only reason he must be his publicist or whoever must be telling him, "Oh, put your name out there. Go ahead, work out with your ex teammates. You know, it's good for publicity. It's L.A. You know, Aaron not doing anything. Probably just laying around making more babies or whatever. I don't know. So you know, so so
Right.
so he's not coming back. This is just something to keep your
Some
name in, and
some
not that he's that
publicity.
type. Yeah, he's not necessarily that type of person that's starved for attention, but I think that's the reason why he even introduced the idea of this. Is that he's not coming back. We would have known by now. The season about to start, bro.
They had some pics and videos of him working out. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
Aaron,
yeah.
what you doing, Raz? What you got?
Mhm,
What you got up under your sleeve, man? Well, I tell you, I love this. With the advent of social media,
mhm,
everybody has a voice, everybody
mhm,
has a platform, everybody has an
mhm,
opinion,
mhm,
and it's this many facts
mhm,
blended in.
mhm,
But before we close out this segment, ultimately, I do believe that they're going to get the Joey deal done. Um, I think it's going to get done. I just think that here's my concern. I would have liked the deal to have gotten done before this preseason game.
yeah,
I want I didn't want Joey's first contact to be in week one against the
yeah.
Falcons.
You're right about that.
Now, after this postseason, this preseason game, we still got 2 more weeks of training camp.
Mhm,
The deal could get done tomorrow, this weekend.
mhm,
So that gives you 2 more weeks. So the hold ins, you're working out with the team, but you're not really taking it. You're not under contractual obligations per the CBA to
mhm,
take the field.
mhm,
You're holding in. You know what I'm saying? He practicing
mhm,
with the team.
mhm.
I
Right.
just don't want his first physical contact to be against
Right.
the Falcons.
Right. Right.
I would have
Mhm,
liked for it to been done, and you take the first series in this game
mhm.
just to kind of
Yeah.
shake the
Yeah.
rust
Mhm.
off.
Yeah. The rust. Hmm.
I
Hmm.
think it's going to get done. I would have liked for it to gotten done before now. It's taken longer than I expected it to.
Definitely. And you know who else? You know who else is playing the same game? The boy for the Patriots, Christian Gonzalez. He wants. They see what Witherspoon got. He hadn't signed yet. Gonzalez hadn't
Really,
signed yet.
I didn't
No.
know that.
Him and both him and Joey are looking at each other from across the street and saying which one is going to. And meanwhile, New England and Pittsburgh is saying, "Come on, y'all, let's." And Joey and Christian apparently are trying to get every dollar. Which again, I don't look. If I was in the NFL, I might be doing the same thing.
Right.
But at some point, like you say, I also would tell my agent I do want to be on the field. You know, I don't want to get all that money and then when the season start and then play poorly. You know, I want to play well.
Right, right.
I want to at least somewhat justify this money I'm getting.
I hear you. I can't disagree with that. I can't disagree with that. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's right. I forgot Gonzalez hasn't been signed yet.
He haven't signed yet. So they looking at each other. Who's going to get more? It's like a comp. These players, it's a competition with each other. It's not even a competition anymore. Oh, well, I won a Super Bowl and you didn't. It's now Weatherspoon. He got the best of both worlds. He won the Super Bowl and now he's the highest paid. So they rewarded him. But these players really like, I make more than you. You know, uh, that's the competition.
I can't believe he's the highest paid over Stingley and Satan. But you know what? Seattle makes it work.
Hmm.
Good for him and good for them.
Hmm.
They value them, and these prices. That's why the Steelers signed Herbig and Benton so early.
Hmm.
Because next, if you let them play this year and they go injury free, they're going to be too expensive to keep.
Hmm.
I think the Steelers got both Herbig and Benton at discounts.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm telling you, and they still get to play in that rookie contract this year. This new money doesn't start till next year,
Right,
even though they
right,
paid them this year.
right,
That's
right.
against this cap.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
how you do it.
Hmm.
They still get their rookie money and their fresh money starts next year or whenever it starts. You
Hmm.
understand what I'm saying? They
Hmm.
still in their rookie deals.
Let me ask you this:
Hmm.
there's no chance that y'all franchise Joey.
That's a good chance. Who's in the chat? Who is this? I'll answer that question. Oh, it's Percy. Why did he just log in? Let me go ahead and send this message real quick, Ed.
Hmm.
To answer your question, Percy Fogg, yo, just log in. What is he doing?
Hmm.
Anyway, I just saw I spelled it right. You know what? I'm gonna hurt your nephew.
Hmm.
I don't want him franchised.
Right. He doesn't want that either.
I don't want him. Now look, the Cowboys franchise George Pickens.
Hmm.
He said he's okay with it because
He's a strange cat.
the oh, he had a meeting. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, he had a meeting. Um I got him on my keeper league and I'm struggling whether I should keep him or not.
Hmm.
Because I don't know if he's gonna duplicate what he did last year.
Well, he's going to be
It's
motivated to.
because this is it.
It's another
Yeah,
1 year.
1 year.
That's the
Okay.
thing about franchise.
I want to keep him. He did so well last year. I made the playoffs in a really, really tough league, and it's because of him.
Everybody is afraid to give him a multi-year, make a huge commitment because of his issue.
Right.
He's one of them. So
Right.
for
Right.
him to say that he likes being franchised, that tells you all you need to know about you. You know who else used to say that? Sean's
Le'Veon.
boy, Chris McAllister. The Ravens would do
Really?
the same thing. They would franchise McAllister because they know guys like him, if you extend him, he's gonna he's gonna mess up. So you keep him motivated. You keep dangling that carrot in front of his face 1 year, even though it's going to be a big, nice, big, fat 1 year contract, but it's going to be 1 year
Right. Right. I didn't
because
know
you don't
y'all.
know him at all.
So when the Ravens, I didn't know this. I wish
Mhm.
Sharp was here. We talking about his boy.
Mhm.
How many times did y'all franchise McAllister?
I
Once,
know of
twice.
one. I know of
Okay.
one. Dad probably can answer this. Maybe it was twice, but the point is, McAllister is that same kind of. strange guy like Pickens. He
Okay.
kind of reminds me, extremely talented, but you like to be friend. No player in the league. Show me any player that says they like to be franchised. Nobody else says that.
One wide receiver that played for the Eagles, Deshaun Jackson.
He said that.
Yes. And this is how it went down. He was already in the league a few, maybe several years. He's played for the Eagles. He's played for a couple other teams, I
Mhm.
believe.
He was here one year.
I forgot about that.
Mhm.
And the media had brought up Deshaun, uh, the so and so team, whoever it was that was negotiating with him, said they may be franchising you. Oh, how do you feel? And his response was, "Why would I have a problem with that?" I was like, "Okay, yeah, y'all saying it to me like I'm supposed to say no. I don't want to be friend. Why would I have a problem?" And again, it's the average of the top five at the position, so that's a very healthy
That's a
salary.
lot of money.
Pickens just got a huge raise, by the way, multi-million-dollar raise, but it's just for the 1 year.
It's a
So
lot better. It's a lot better to get 55 million guaranteed you know, in several years.
right, right, yeah. So, but I was listening to your boy Lamar on a podcast, on an
Yeah.
interview, a
I
press
didn't even, what
conference.
did he have to say that
Well, I didn't even hear. Oh, somebody. Will Howard just do an interception.
uh,
Um, I didn't even hear the whole thing. I heard his response to the question, and boy, was he cynical.
really, that's unlike him.
Yes,
Yeah, that's he usually is good friends with those reporters.
he was. Well, this that. And it was just now. Again, I was probably focusing on more how he said it than what he said.
Hmm.
He
Hmm.
has such a deep floor to draw ahead every day down here.
Hmm.
Um, but I'm like, who was he? Whose balls is he busting?
Most Murphy.
He was a little snarky, a little cynical on this
I
press
mean,
conference.
he could be on a mission. People talking about different coordinators. Whenever he gets a new coordinator, he wins the league MVP.
I know,
So,
I know.
so
He's
that I,
is he coordinator proof? I mean, I hate to say it like that, but you know what I mean.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I expect him if he stay healthy. I expect him to have a big year, and he's looking to show up Harbaugh.
Well, how about instead of just play to help your team win this year? That doesn't
That,
move. Turn the page from
that,
all of that.
that's what Mahomes does. That's what Brady does, and
You know what I'm saying?
That's why those guys have played in so many Super Bowls.
Yeah, but Mahomes
He,
has just had one head coach though. He's
yeah,
never had to move on like
but what
Lamar
I'm
had.
saying to you is Lamar is not cut from the same cloth as those guys,
Right,
and this is
right.
the conversation that I give up. The Lamar disciples, they don't want to hear it, man. Even the ones who
He
are
called them
old
the
like
Lamar
us,
disciples. Ed, don't do that.
even the ones that are old like us. Look at all the quarterbacks who have won Super Bowls. They are a certain type. They got a certain type of demeanor.
Roethlisberger won two with two different head coaches.
Yeah, and I mean
Right.
the demeanor is just whatever it takes. Just grown man, just take care of business. Not a whole lot of clowning around.
Matt Stafford is like that. Stafford is like that.
Not
Yeah.
no throwing your helmet down constantly. Um, it's just there's a certain
Well,
mature.
it didn't. His career didn't necessarily. Let me see this interception. See whose fault it was. Oh no, I'm gonna give that interception to Will Howard.
How
Yeah, he threw in. The receiver went out. It's kind of hard to tell who was responsible.
Mhm, mhm.
Miscommunications, kind of hard to tell. I'm sure they'll all break it down, and the Will Howard haters
You
will
know
tell him
how
he's crap.
a
Go ahead.
receiver, it sometimes it's an option route. He has the option to go inside or out,
Right.
and they
Yeah,
wasn't on the
option
same page.
routes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Option routes. All right, well, yeah, I saw that press conference from Lamar. He was a little snarky today. I was like, man, what's gotten his craw?
Yeah, I don't mean any harm, man. If if he
Goodness.
if he win the Super Bowl, I'll take back every single thing. People can say I'm not. Oh man, that forget you. You were saying all this bad stuff about Lamar. I'll be laughing at it because I'm a Ravens fan. So of course I want him to do well. I hope I'm wrong.
Right.
I hope me and Shaw are wrong.
Right. Yeah. You a little more mild than that little brother of ours. Shaw don't care.
I hope we're wrong. We don't know. Now the thing is, Mill, we are not saying me and Shaw are saying we don't believe Lamar will win a Super Bowl. We're not saying they can't win a Super Bowl with him. We're saying we don't think it's going to happen. It's a huge difference.
Well, and Sam Darnold has a championship. Let's not forget that.
Thank you. And Jalen Hurts. So come on now. So what are we doing?
I actually think Hurts is a good quarterback.
Yeah, he is. And so is Darnold. Darnold is good.
He all right. You know, last year Rodgers outplayed him. I lined the stats up. He outplayed Sam Darnold last year. More yards, more touchdowns, less interceptions, high quarterback rating, and less more touchdowns, less interceptions, or less turnovers and interceptions, high quarterback rating, more pass touchdowns and more yards than the Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Well, Super Bowl winning quarterback, but me on Sam Darnold and Jalen Hurts have something in common. On their
they're on really good teams.
On their rosters, they're not the best. They're not the second best. They're not the third or fourth best player on their team. You had to start going down to maybe 5, 6, maybe 7.
I remember we had this conversation. You were trying to put Hurts up the top 10. I was like, hey, come on now.
Yeah.
But you had a compelling argument because you got the 7 to 8, and I was like, oh, okay. But he's definitely not the 11th best player on that team. Well, I know I can't get him out of top 10.
Maybe not 11, but you get the point of what I'm saying.
I got you.
But Lamar is, you got Derrick Henry and you got Hamilton, but that's it. Other than that, Lamar's still probably our best player. Josh Allen is clearly
the league is designed for the quarterback to be the best player.
I understand that. But what Ozzie said, once again, man, so many of Ozzie's quotes, he said it still comes down to when it gets cold outside, you're going to have to play football. You still need to run the ball. You still need to stop the run. You still need your quarterback to not turn the ball over. You still need to play special teams. It's still football. So,
Ozzie, I have no disagreement to you, bro. I really don't. Well, Ed, I think that's it. Looks like the Bills getting ready to score a touchdown. Frank Gore Jr. Oh, he did score. Now they go. Oh, he down at the 1. So it's first and goal at the 1. I'm gonna check this out here. These rascals. Man, it's funny to see Frank Gore's son, Frank Gore Jr.
If he's playing, that he's probably on the bubble. If he's playing in this last preseason game.
I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. Yeah, probably on both sides of the ball on both teams, 4 rosters, and you may pick 5 or 6 guys that make this team.
Yep, if that much.
Well, he ain't like his dad. His dad was a monster.
You want to talk about a workhorse? We play tomorrow. We play tomorrow.
I'll check it out. I may do a live there. Yeah, so I may do a YouTube live there.
But our game starts at 6. So
6 p.m.
Yeah. So
I'll be home from work. I got an early day tomorrow. I'll be to take a nap.
Must be nice.
Oh, I didn't do today. They kind of got me today a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it balances out.
Yeah,
they got me today.
Yeah. Just like Jerry Jones said, it balances out.
No, it'll balance out. That's how you have to say it. Get out of here. All right, Eddie, I think that's it for tonight, brother.
All right, bro. Yep.
Sounds good, man. Talk to you soon.
Yep. All right. Talk to you.